Good break here by Lee Sharp. And the ball given away. Merson trying to get it through to Shearer. Tries to get it back to play. Merson with a chance, but the flag was up for an offside on the far side. But England working the ball well in that Dutch penalty area. So an offside given. To Wolf. Over Mars. He's already been a problem tonight. Now, how will Dorigo hold him? He's gone past Dorigo again. Gets it across. And Bergkamp over the top. A glorious opportunity there for Holland. Again, made for them by this man, Mark Overmars. Just touched back there by Roy and slammed over the top to England's relief by Dennis Bergkamp. The better of him, will it stay in play? It has, and Brian Roy's on his way. De Boer waiting in the middle. Bergkamp coming up fast. Here's Dennis Bergkamp again. Trying to get it wide there. And straight into the arms of Seaman, that time from Jan Wouters. The Dutch are running it at the moment. Talking to Graham earlier today, I certainly got the impression that that was to be Ince's role, that he was going to look after Bergkamp. But here's a good break. Now David Platt, pushed away by De Groy. England's corner.
Well, that's the best effort of the game so far, isn't it? Lovely piece of work there by Platty. Slightly pushed out at an angle, but he's still got a firm wrap on it, and he gives England a chance to build up pressure on them.
Lee Sharp getting it forward, up to Merson. Oh, and he's got the better of De Wolf. He's got Shearer in the middle, still with Merson. Just wide, a fantastic drive there by Paul Merson.
Well, that would have vindicated everything the manager wanted, wouldn't it? That's the reason he said he was going to play him up front, to pick it up and run at people. That's a brilliant turn on De Wolf. You don't quite see. Cuts past Koeman, and England players can do that easily. Koeman's not a great defender.
Far side, being closed down here by Carlton Palmer. He's got round Palmer. Over Mars. Koeman! That's that deadly kick of his again. Put him in range of goal, and he's a threat every time.
Some great setting up plays give him that situation, hasn't it?
Now, Tony Dorigo, can he rifle one in from this range? Oh, against the post! Fantastic drive there by Dorigo.
Well, that's an absolute brilliant effort. Gets a slight deflection as well off one of the England players. Hits the outside of the post. I mean, England, although the other side's dominated the game, Holland, England have actually had the three best shots.
Matt trying to turn it wide there. Tony Adams. Oh, kicked off the line. And England now really with 3 or 4 excellent chances. Graham Taylor sits back there, can't believe it, and knocked off the line there when it looked a certainty that Tony Adams was going to score. Parker backing off him. It through, and again Bergkamp's over the top.
But again, you see him sitting in that little position just deep of his strikers. We all got attracted to the ball. You see, I think Paul Ince has got attracted to the ball. I think he was going to go and try and help Parker out instead of just staying disciplined and picking up the danger men in the middle of the box.
Him to Merson. Watched now by Ronald Coombe. Merson doing really well there. Shearer on the far side. And Sharp with a shot. Black with a header. The flag is up on the far side.
But once again, a glorious chance there for Paul Merson. I mean, he does very, very well there. Clearly offside.
Remember, England want at least a draw from this game. The Dutch need a victory. Oh, there's Rijkaard coming in, but the flag is up. The flag is up. It won't count. It won't count. The Dutch will be disappointed. A great run from the midfield by Frank Rijkaard. Oh, my goodness.
He wasn't offside.
He wasn't offside.
I must confess, Brian, my gut feeling, and sometimes you go by that, was as he timed his run, I thought, we're in trouble here.
Alistair knocks it in. Bit of space here possibly for Platt. No, Rijkaard stabs this one away. Bergkamp on the charge now. The ball up ahead of him. Overmars one side. And pushed away well by Seaman. Great run by Dennis Bergkamp.
Terrific run, but our central defenders, that's a lovely save, you know. He's just hit it in a nice way.
Was there that time. That's mine, he said. Shearer. Sinton. Can Platt get there first? Platt can get there first for England. That's got to be a penalty. Penalty given for England. The Dutch are claiming outside. The referee looked hard at the linesman. The linesman said inside. No. Has he given a penalty? A yellow card has gone to Ronald Koeman. I think he's changed his mind. He's changed his mind and given a free kick outside.
Brian, is that not a sending off offence under the rules of the game?
Absolutely. Let's just determine first, though. That's got to be, hasn't it? I mean,
that's a
he's
penalty.
Through with a clear goal-scoring opportunity. Red card. He's given a yellow.
More important, has he not get...
No, he's given a free kick, I think, Ron. I think he's given a free kick. Graham Taylor can't believe it. He's being shepherded back.
Well, the linesmen have played an important part in this game, haven't they? And to be fair, the linesman there, he's dead in line. He actually should have taken the onus off the referee there. But you then saw, I mean, David Platt was always second favourite for the ball when it was through. You then saw Koeman's sheer lack of pace. And I mean, he hasn't got the right to do that when he's defending.
So, England's free kick. Merson. Dorigo charged down by a wall of orange.
As a defender, I'm perhaps a bit biased against him, but I mean...
But he should certainly have been sent off.
Yeah, I mean, he's just taken a liberty there.
Shearer's done well for England. Crossing it in. The Dutch having trouble getting it away. Lee Sharp whacks it wide. Well, just as we had in the first half, there's no lack of incident in the second.
I mean, that's a great ball in from Shearer. And Lee Sharp, really, particularly the goal-scoring form he's in. I wish he'd have hit... He hit two against us the other week. I wish he'd have hit him like that.
This, was it a penalty or wasn't it? You see, that's where I felt it was just outside, Ron. But, I mean, at the same time, there's no doubt at all about it. Ronald Koeman should be off the field. Wouters again. A flick on again. Wouters going all the way through. What's he given this time? You could never tell with this referee. The Dutch are saying it was just inside. He has taken the option of saying it was just outside. That, I must say, did look inside to me. But
I think the English lads are actually thinking
no, he's right.
He's
probably right. He's probably right. Actually, it was outside. If it was a foul, it was outside. Was it a foul?
Pallister gets the first lunge. In actual fact, the second touch is the touch on the ball.
But make no mistake about it, we're not yet out of the wood, because Ronald Koeman is up behind this one, and what an iron it would be if he scored with this when he really should have been off the field. Koeman with the free kick for Holland. A vital moment as two sides look for a place in the World Cup finals. The first goal could be so vital. Is that wall lined up? Can Seaman get a side of it? Koeman with a shot, charged down by Ince. Bergkamp tries to get it in. I think possibly Ince will get a yellow card because he was not within, he got within 10 yards, so Koeman gets a reprieve for the second time and gets another free kick. Ron?
As a manager, you think that's brilliant defending from Ince. Ince is the charger. Ince has come out and blocked the shot out, full of bravery. Now he's been punished for it.
So come on, England, let's see if we can hold it out again. Again, it's Ronald Koeman. Again, the problem is there. Again, it's a critical moment. He's going to flip one now. He's going to flip one. He's going to flip one, and it's in!
Execution. I do feel David Seaman's left him an awful lot here. We were nominating that from here, weren't we, Brian, before he'd even taken the kick. But he'd left him acres to go for. Changed his technique. He's had the blaster, which has been charged down.
And a cruel injustice to England. Ronald Koeman should have been off the field.
It's a warming, but I shouldn't be surprised to see him right on soon.
Well, Dorigo behind this one again. Merson hitting it as well against the post. That's twice England have cracked the Dutch post. And the Dutch leading a goal to nil. Firecrackers gone in amongst the England supporters. Bergkamp. Back to Bergkamp. Nice little 1-2. Bergkamp! Great save! Rijkaard! A fantastic save by Seaman! Oh, two absolutely brilliant pieces of goalkeeping there by the big Arsenal goalkeeper. First from Bergkamp, and then what looked an absolute certainty when Rijkaard was on the follow-up. Again, Seaman producing a miracle save there for England.
Brian, if we can get through now, if we can equalise, and that save could give us the inspiration quite well.
We think it might be Merson coming off, Ron.
Definitely coming off. I just wonder whether he may have done, though, because Merson...
Bergkamp. Oh, this is trouble now. It's there by Bergkamp. 2-0. Off the bench, and that was just beyond the reach of the diving David Seaman, who just pulled off two incredible saves in the minute before it, but couldn't do anything about this one. And Bergkamp, whose form has been so poor for Inter Milan, certainly rediscovered the touch there. Parker, Shearer, long-range shot, down goes De Goy, a nasty bounce, but De Goy got there behind it. Andy Sinterman loading it in there. The Hoy came and then didn't come, and saved right on the line by the Dutch goalkeeper.
Well, that's a fine attempt, isn't he? Gets up very, very well, Shearer. As I say, this half, he's actually grown in the game. First half, I thought he looked rusty, but he's looked better in this half.
It's back to Roy again. Bergkamp waiting in the middle. Rijkaard's waiting in the middle. Roy with the cross. Oh, right across the face of the goal there. And England so close to conceding a third as Rijkaard came in at the far post.
I mean, that might have been his hat-trick, Rijkaard, mightn't it? That's a lovely low cross, and there's indecision there and all sorts. Rijkaard, who's supposed to be playing as a wing-back.
With joy as this final whistle goes. It's over, and it's over for England. Graham Taylor knows that the American dream is over for him and his England side. What the future may hold for him, we don't know. What we do know is that England are on the receiving end of a rank bad refereeing decision here tonight, which was the absolute turning point of the whole game. David Platt is down there. And Ian Wright, I think, is down in tears on the ground, swarming the photographers around him. England so disappointed.